Bonjour et bienvenue sur Speak French. Avec moi, je suis Séverine, votre professeure de français. Hi and welcome to Speak French. Avec moi, I'm Séverine and I am your French coach. Comment ça va tout le monde? How is everybody? Are you ready for a new episode? Today, how to express likes and dislikes in French. Let's go beyond j'aime ou je n'aime pas and let's learn how to speak like the French natives. Great, so I want to thank you all for listening and I hope I'm being helpful. Again, on the website you will find all the transcript and I do have a Facebook page with more content to inspire you for your trip to France. And if you're not going to France pretty soon, you are welcome to stay here and learn some French avec moi. Are you ready to speak French? I will be right back after this short break. Alors, nous allons commencer avec les expressions sur l'appréciation. We're going to start with the expressions on likes, how to say and express likes in French. Also, I have to make some apologies about the free course. I'm sorry, some of you got a wrong link. I think now it's all good. Again, if you don't have access to the class, feel free to reach out. I think it's all being spread out now, so you can go, you can take that class. It's a 1-hour class. It's free. You can take it, when you are walking the dog, at the gym, not when you're driving, please, or at the office, or, in the evening when you're in bed. All right, so let's go back to today's episode. So let's start with the obvious, which is j'aime. J'aime, I like. J'aime. It doesn't really mean anything. J'aime, I like, right. J'aime bien is better. J'aime bien is I really like it. J'aime bien. J'aime beaucoup. Almost sounds like Roku. You want to say j'aime beaucoup, I like a lot. If you want to sound familiar and if you want to sound like people speak French these days, they say j'aime trop, I like too much. I know it's weird because too much or too is always associated with a negative feeling. Actually, j'aime trop means I really, really like it. 2 reallys, right? We're not up to 3 reallys, 2 reallys. J'aime trop. So let's go back. If you want to say, someone asks you, do you like this? Est-ce que vous aimez? You can say j'aime. It's a little blend. J'aime doesn't really mean anything. So you want to qualify. J'aime bien. I really like it. J'aime beaucoup. I like it a lot. If you want to sound, as enthusiastic and you want to sound a little bit more modern, you say j'aime trop. Great. Now you can also use j'adore. J'adore is I love a lot. J'adore, there is a perfume called J'adore Dior. So when j'adore, you really, really, 3 reallys like it. Now, you have to know that most French, they don't really use j'aime bien, j'aime beaucoup, right? I mean, they do it. But most French, when asked if they like something, they use ça me plaît. Ça me plaît. It means it pleases me. Of course, nobody speaks like this in English. It is pretty common and standard in French, so get into the habit to say ça me plaît. You can also say c'est super, c'est génial, c'est bien. C'est super, c'est génial means it's awesome. It's great. C'est bien means it's good, it's well, it's less than c'est génial, c'est super. You can also say super ou génial. You can also say je trouve ça intéressant or ça m'intéresse. Je trouve ça intéressant, ça m'intéresse. I find this interesting. Je trouve ça intéressant. Ça m'intéresse, it means it interesting me. The French will say ça m'intéresse, says, oh, this is of interest to me. I know, sounds a little formal, but it's again very common in French. All right, so let's wrap up. For your likes, okay? J'adore, if you love a lot. Ça me plaît. You can use ça me plaît in a lot of different settings when you talk about food, when you talk about clothes, maybe you took a tour to express your like. Ça me plaît, which is a very common way for French. Then you can say super, génial, awesome, ou c'est super, c'est génial, it's awesome. It's great. Or you can say je trouve ça intéressant. Ça m'intéresse. Now, let's remember something that's very important because I hear it a lot during my classes. Always use le, la, or les after j'aime ou j'adore ou j'aime bien. Such as j'aime bien le fromage. I like cheese, right? You don't say j'aime du fromage ou j'aime beaucoup du fromage. It's always what we call a definite article. Le, la, les, when you express a like. J'adore les éclairs au chocolat. I do actually. I love, chocolate eclairs. J'adore les éclairs au chocolat. J'aime bien la sauce. I liked, I appreciated the sauce. I like. And then if you go shopping, you can also say j'aime trop la veste. Oh ouais, j'aime trop la veste. I like that jacket way too much. I really, really like it. J'aime trop la veste. Now, of course, sometimes, we have likes and sometimes we have dislikes. Of course, I want to make a disclaimer here that, whatever you dislike here, always stay polite with the guest or, your guests or the establishments where you are. So let's learn how to express dislike while staying polite and courteous. First thing that you can say is go from j'aime to je n'aime pas ou j'aime pas. French drop the ne very often. J'aime pas ou je n'aime pas, I don't like. Je n'aime pas trop ou j'aime pas trop means I'm not crazy about it, right? It's like the opposite of j'aime trop, je n'aime pas trop. It's familiar, right? It means, I don't like it much. I'm not too crazy about it. Je n'aime pas beaucoup is actually a little stronger than je n'aime pas trop. I don't like a lot, right? So it's when, you're disappointed. Je n'aime pas du tout. Je n'aime pas du tout. I don't like it at all. Je n'aime pas du tout. I don't like it at all. Right? So let's repeat together. Je n'aime pas ou j'aime pas. Je n'aime pas trop ou j'aime pas trop. Je n'aime pas beaucoup ou j'aime pas beaucoup. Je n'aime pas du tout ou j'aime pas du tout. Right. Prior to this, I said ça me plaît. You can say ça ne me plaît pas. This is a very common standard way for French to express a dislike. Ça ne me plaît pas. And of course, French tend to say ça me plaît pas. Ça me plaît pas. They drop the ne when they speak. Ça me plaît pas. If you had a terrible experience, you can say j'ai horreur de ça. Sounds a little strong, a little like things that you see in grammar books. You can say it. Ah, j'ai horreur de ça, right? Something that you didn't like at all. Whatever was the experience. J'ai horreur de ça. Maybe you don't like to be scared. Maybe you don't like to be cold. Maybe you don't like to be surprised. Maybe you don't like to walk. Maybe you don't like mustard. Whatever is that you have in horror. J'ai horreur de ça. Now, if you hate something, which is strong in France, je déteste. Je déteste is I hate it, right? So whatever that you hate, you can use je déteste. So let's remember that French drop the N when they talk, such as j'aime pas trop le dessert, right? If you're not crazy about your dessert. J'aime pas du tout le pâté. I don't like pâté at all, which is true for me. Here I'm sharing my own experience. J'aime pas du tout le pâté. I don't like pâté at all. Let's say that you're trying some shoes, okay? J'aime pas beaucoup les sandales ou j'aime pas beaucoup les chaussures, right? I'm not crazy about it. All right, so now you know how to express likes and dislikes in French. Since you made it to the end, give yourself a big applause. It's great. It's hard to learn any language. So I commend you for making the effort to stick around, listen to the episode every day. If you have done so, subscribe so you will get the episode each time I publish it. Again, you'll find the transcript on the website and you can sign up for the free class. Also, I've published the new workshops. They're coming up mid-May. Check them out. I have 2 dates, Saturday and Sunday. I put them in the afternoon, so maybe, wherever you're in the world, I hope you can join us. It's only $25 per person. I will address different situations such as ordering at a restaurant, traveling, and of course all the basic sentences and basic expressions that you need when you travel to France. Okay, je vous remercie. Thank you. And if nobody has told you today, you're just awesome. Merci. Au revoir. À bientôt.